If only someone could cheer me up. Julian? Here's the thing, Julian. Here's what cheers me up, and hopefully it cheers you up. It's just a reality check, really. Like, when you think about how life was even 100 years ago, and how hard it was, like, the men had to go out, you know, and, like, slave in the sun, or even, like, a couple hundred years ago, they had to actually go out and hunt for their food. And, like, there's all these things that we take for granted now. We're like, man, life sucks. I'm so sad. This is horrible. But if you think about it, someone who lived even a few hundred years ago, your worst day would be their best day. Does that make sense? That helps me every time, just put stuff in perspective to realize, like, man, like, yeah, there's things that I worry about. Yeah, there's bills that I worry, how am I gonna get them paid? Yeah, there's moments in life where, like, me and a friend are having a conflict or something. But in the grand scheme of life, like, we won the lottery, dude. The fact that we were born right now, when there's AC in the house, when there's food that we can get, fast food that we can get, you know, just tons of resources available to us. And we get to play video games, you know, and take it easy, and we get free education, you know? Like, there's a million reasons to be sad, but there's even, if you put things in, like, if you just put stuff in context, if you put stuff in context for even, like, a few hundred years ago, like, we won the lottery. So, like, I really hope that cheers you up, dude. I hope you can realize that, like, life is not as bad as it seems. You won the lottery. You're here right now. When Fortnite exists, like, what a better time to be alive. Of course I joke, you know, but you know what I mean. If you think about it, when men had to fight and risk their life, dude, for real though. Like, I don't remember where I heard it, but at some point there's this story about these guys in Alaska who, like, for a living had to row out in a boat in the, like, Atlantic Ocean that's freezing, and they had to be there for several days, right? But the air is more cold than the water, so these guys on this boat would submerge half their boat in the water, I guess. I don't fully understand it, but they would submerge their boat half in water because them sitting in the water was actually warmer than them just sitting out in the freezing cold of the air. And that's what they did for a living, to catch fish and, like, whatever else they had to do. And I'm like, shoot. And I complain about, like, too much work at the office or something, you know? Like, I don't know. It just cracks me up when you put stuff in perspective. It really helps me. Our worst days would be some of their best days. Like, imagine living 100 years ago and getting one day here. Like, even if it was one day stuck in traffic, one day where your boss expects a lot of you, one day where you fail a class, whatever it is, you know, whatever that bad day looks like, it's still so much better than sitting in the Atlantic Ocean, freezing, catching fish, you know, or farming and getting the sun down on you all day. I don't know. There's a million examples. Like, no matter how much life sucks, there's always friends you can turn to. There's always a stream you can turn on, you know, and we'll be here for you. My thing is, I want other people to experience joy, you know, deep joy, and be happy and stuff. But, like, just because I'm happy on camera doesn't mean the rest of my week I am. Yeah, I had a pretty hard week, not gonna lie, you know, but I'm not gonna, like, I have a choice to either spread what I'm feeling with everyone else or try to create joy. You know, it's one of those things where just because you don't feel joy, just because you don't feel happy, doesn't mean you can't create it. And, like, again, that comes down to friendship and, like, helping others feel that joy and happiness and stuff. And, like, it's weird when you get out of yourself, when you stop worrying about yourself so much and just, like, try to make other people laugh or whatever, you know, like, it actually puts you in a better spirit too. Got you, bro. They don't get to keep happy face down. When do you think you'll hit 1 million? Tomorrow. I mean, if we're just talking logically here, probably tomorrow. I don't know, man, but I'm here for the ride. Right now, I know that I have the experience and the expertise to be able to facilitate a channel with 1,000, you know, to have a channel with 1 million, but not have like, if Mr. Beast was to show up and like, just be like, yo, follow Just Jordan Gaming, it would actually hurt my channel. It would hurt my growth, because right now my content, that's the thing with YouTube. It's got to be organic, because right now my content and who I am and where I'm at in life and all of that. Friend request from 110976 at, we're friends now. All right, like I was saying, if I had 1 million subs tomorrow, I wouldn't know how to facilitate that as a YouTuber. I know how to facilitate about 1,000 because I've grown my channel to 1,000. I know what it takes. I know the consistency I have to have for 1,000, you know. But if I had 1 million, I feel like it just wouldn't be sustainable. I mean, maybe, but I'm happy to get there when I get there and not before, you know. I'm just happy that I got a supporter creator code, you know, and I'll be happy when I'm just able to be monetized on YouTube, whatever that looks like. And you know, when we hit 1 million, we'll look back on this moment and be like, yeah, he deserved it because he grew organically. He got himself there organically, you know, and he was humble about it, you know. I hope to always stay humble. I hope YouTube doesn't like change me, you know, like it does some YouTubers. I don't think it will, you know, but it's hard to tell. Money can change people. Fame can change people. I try to not let those things come before my relationship with God, you know. So hopefully I'll stay humble. Hopefully this will just keep being fun and stuff. My friend says he wants to be a YouTuber too. Start today, man. Post something. Honestly, like, for me, and I'll explain this in a future video. I got to explain this in a future video to you guys. Like, it's been burning in my mind to share this with you guys. But like everyone wants to be a YouTuber, or a lot of people want to be a YouTuber. But like, I was kind of uncomfortable to step into it, you know, because again, like, I lead worship for my church. A lot of people there know me as like a professional person, you know, that leads music and stuff. And so to do something cheesy like this Fortnite YouTube channel, I had a lot of like voices in my head telling me like, nah, don't do it, man. Like, if people from church find it, they're gonna think you're weird, you know, stuff like that. Just random stuff that's like not true at all, but like we have those voices in our head, right? And I think the thing that helped the most was realizing like, yes, there's a lot of uncomfortability in starting a channel, but you have to get to the point where it would be more uncomfortable not to start a YouTube channel. Does that make sense? Get over here, Billy. Get over here. Let me knock out Billy real quick, and I'll keep talking. Like, it got to the point that I was like, you know what? What if I was able to get it to 1,000? What if I was able to get monetized? What if this time next year, it's paying all my bills and stuff? And like that uncomfortability of being like, dude, if I don't start this today, I'll be in the same place I'm at now next year, you know, wishing to start a YouTube channel, but not. So you got to let the uncomfortability of not starting a channel outweigh the uncomfortability of starting one, you know? That's what I tell your friend, is just like, get it going, whatever it looks like, whatever's stopping you from making it happen, stop those excuses and just upload. Even if you don't know how to edit, even if you barely know how to use the camera on your phone, like just do it and see what happens, you know? Because it would be uncomfortable a year from now to still be like, yeah, I want to start a YouTube channel one day, but I'm too scared to. So just do it. Make your dreams come true, as Shiloh LaBeouf says. Oh, there's another crown. So much good loot right here. What do I grab? I don't know.